Is the venue where we'll be launching the Weed Buster campaign, of course spearheaded by the Department of Environmental Affairs. Right now, and I know I'm looking dapper, I'm joined by the Minister of Environmental Affairs, Ms. Edna Molewa. Ma'am, good morning and welcome.
Good morning to you, Sam, and good morning to all our viewers.
Just give us the sense. I mean, this is very, very important. We've joined countries like Australia and New Zealand. Talk to me about the launch today.
We, as the Department of Environmental Affairs, on behalf of our government in its entirety, are today launching the Weed Buster Week, which is a program that was started 19 years ago. And I think it's significant to talk about this 19 years because we are now celebrating our 20th anniversary as South Africa, meaning that it started just a year after our democratic dispensation, and indeed a year after our new laws in environment in its entirety have actually be commenced with. So it is a program that is intended to ensure that all over and throughout our country, we ensure that weeds that grow, that actually sucks our water, is that all the weeds are actually removed. And we are here at this Nooitgedacht Dam, where a program has been already started. There is removal of these weeds here, as you can see, as we'll do later. But throughout the country, we employ many people who are actually very much trained and specializing in this removal of weed. But also what's important is that this is not just an exercise of a nice to have. It is a program that is ensuring that we save our water, we protect our environment, we actually also contribute to economic growth. Because with this, you can't have water, you can't have, further economic growth. But it is also a poverty eradication thing. The program is on its own contributing to poverty eradication. So it's a very, very good program. But from these weeds that we remove throughout and Working for Water program in particular, we also do value add later in the day.
Minister, that's where I really want to talk to you about, because there are so many kind of legs to this project. And one aspect, we're dealing with aggressive invasive alien species. On the other hand, we're also talking about beneficiaries and job creation. Just talk to me about how that has impacted on communities and how we've been able to, last year you've employed nearly 33 people that benefit directly from this project.
Oh yes, definitely. 33 people here, but countrywide, on all our programs, it's around 65,000 people on various programs of this nature. But on the alien and invasive species Working for Water program in particular, this is quite a good number. It really means that these are the people who never have had jobs anywhere else probably and have been looking for jobs without finding some. But more importantly is that they are employed here, removing these weeds, also after removal of the weeds, particularly the bigger trees that are being removed from invasive and alien species, we then add value. They then get into value chain, a further value chain where we're producing various goods. We start from coffins, with also school desks, furniture. Oh my God, I've got a very good looking chest board there, and the president has that as well. It's made by these people, very educated, very learned indeed. It looks good. So the school furniture that is being put in classrooms, which Minister Angie Motshekga is constructing, which President announced in January in his State of Nations address, come from the program of this nation, our program indeed, very good lookings. But yes, our people who do now get dignity, because they do add value to this wood and actually get money, they get employed, they get experience, and really this is also a contribution towards the economic growth of our country.
Okay, Minister, we are still going to be in conversation with you a little bit later. The Minister will be joining us a little bit later to talk about other issues as well. It is the official launch of the Weed Buster campaign here in the Nooitgedacht Dam. I'm going to be cruising with the Minister, but also a little bit later you're going to be seeing the kind of work that's been happening on this dam. In actual fact, I think we're going to get the Minister to roll up her sleeves and pull out some actual weeds and show you the science behind getting rid of these weeds. Let's go back to the studio. More from us a little bit later.
Thanks very much.